السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته أعزائي طلاب الصف الثاني الثانوي. Today we are going to have the grammar of Unit 10, secondary. The grammar of Unit 10 is about the past perfect. Past perfect اللي هو الماضي التام. The past perfect consists of had plus pp. يبقى الماضي التام بيتكون من had plus pp اللي هو التصريف الثالث للفعل. طبعا we will discuss these terms with the keywords of it. Number one, after. After we had watched the first action, after we had watched the match, we went out. هنا we use the past perfect why to refer to first action and second action. went هنا ده second action. يبقى first action بيبقى ده completed and preceded the second action. completed اكتمل وسبق الحدث ده. فafter we had watched the match بعد ما اتفرجنا على المباراة وخلصناها we went out ده second action. و had watched ده first action. Okay? We have another word before. Before we went out we had watched the match. يبقى had watched ده first action و went out second action. يبقى before we went out قبل ما نخرج we had watched the match كنا اتفرجنا على المباراة. Another keyword by واجيب أي تاريخ سابق. By 2015 مروان had finished primary school. يعني على سنة 2015 من 5 سنين كده مروان had finished primary school كان خلص المدرسة الابتدائية. في برضو عندنا صيغة تانية I didn't catch the bus. عندنا كلمة because. I didn't catch the bus because I had got up late. أنا ملحقتش الباص لأني كنت صحيت متأخر. فكون صحيت متأخر ده الفيرست أكشن أدى إلى إن أنا I didn't catch the bus. عندنا برضو by the time اللي هي بتساوي كلمة before فوق. يبقى by the time دي بتساوي كلمة before اللي هي دي زي بعض بالظبط. دي أولها حرف B ودي أولها حرف P. يبقى by the time we went out we had watched the match. فين الفيرست أكشن هنا زي ما انتم عارفين اللي هو had watched. فين السكند أكشن؟ went. أوكي؟ يبقى هنا by the time we went out we had watched the match. And also we have as soon as. As soon as دي بتساوي after في المعنى بالظبط. As soon as بعد we had watched the match we went out. الفيرست اكشن طبعا عندنا اللي هو had watched. طب والسكند اكشن went out. اوكي؟ Also we have a special case for after. After if it comes without subject مفيش هنا فاعل لا I ولا he ولا we ولا علي ولا عمر ولا هلا ولا أي اسم هنا. After watching يبقى if the verb comes directly after the word after بنحط للفيرب إيه؟ ing. يبقى after watching the match we went out. Before going out we had watched the match. Okay? We have another word اسمها having. Having followed by بيتبعها ال PP اللي هو التصريف التالي. Having watched the match we went out. Okay? طب what about no sooner? No sooner بعمل وراها inversion بعكس الكلام. بدل we had عملتها had we. عملت عكست هنا. عكسنا دي مع دي. يبقى no sooner had we watched the match. بس هنا بقى كلمة هنا في النص قبل الجملة التانية then we went out. يبقى no sooner inversion وبجيب then قبل الجملة التانية. hardly and scarcely. Scarcely. Had we watched the match and no sooner قلنا then. مع hardly and scarcely نحط كلمة when. يبقى hardly had we watched the match when we went out. We have another expression صغير phrase كده. It wasn't until or it was only when. It wasn't until or it was only when we had بجيب وراها first action اللي هو had watched the match that هنا تظهر that we went out. يبقى no sooner معاها than, hardly scarcely معاهم when، والاتنين فيهم inversion يعني في عكس هنا بعكس الكلام، بدل ما اقول we had بقول had ايه؟ had we. طب it wasn't until and it was only when عادي ما فيش inversion ولا حاجة، ولكن تظهر لنا كلمة ايه؟ that we went out. past perfect continuous الماضي التام المستمر. ده بيظهر لما يكون الفيرست اكشن takes long time before the second action. I had been waiting for an hour. دي بقى المؤشر. I had been waiting for an hour before my friend arrived. يبقى هنا for دي خليتني اقلب الباست بيرفكت الى باست بيرفكت continuous. I had been waiting for an hour before my friend arrived. Muhammad had been studying for 2 hours when father arrived. Until Hala didn't go out until she had finished her homework. يبقى until هنا بيجي وراها قبلها didn't وبعدها past perfect. We can say برضه أقول هالة مش شرط أجيب verb didn't. هالة refused to go out until she had finished her homework. يعني يكون المعنى هنا منفي ولكن مش لازم يبقى didn't. The passive of past perfect تبقى had been plus pp. had been plus pp يعني had been والتصريف الايه الثالث للايه للفعل. Okay. Now let's go to some short exercise كده. exercise صغير. The police had been the criminal for a long time لوقت طويل before they could arrest him. Okay. يبقى the police had been hunting, catching, arresting. I hear you. طبعا hunting يعني look for him, look for something يبحث عن شخص أو someone. Okay. Space bought a new book, I left the old one. if دولت بيجي بعدها الفعل في التصريف الثالث مرة واحدة، فاكرين؟ سامعكم؟ having. يبقى having bought a new book I left the old one. يبقى هنا هتبقى having. عمرو space for a job for 2 months لمدة شهرين before he got one. يبقى عمرو had looked ولا had been looking؟ طبعا هنا قال لك for 2 months يعني it takes time. يبقى had been looking. For space having polished been polish يعني لمع. having polished ولا having been polished my shoes looked new. هنا دي باسف صيغة باسف. يبقى having been polished بعد ما اتدهنت وتورنشت my shoes looked new كانت تبدو جديدة. It was only فرح had arrived that we started. يبقى it was only before, it was only after, it was only when. طبعا it was only when. That's right. يبقى هنا when لأن دي على بعضها كده expression. أتمنى إن شاء الله نستفيد من الكلام ده، وإن شاء الله إحنا كده خلصنا يونت 9 ويونت 10 الجرامر والفوكاب، وإن شاء الله هيبقى فيه إن شاء الله يونت 11 و12 و13 بإذن الله. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.